Good evening and welcome back, everyone, to, well, actually the middle of the night. By the seams of it, let's, really, is it that late? Let me have a quick look at the time. It's daytime. Come on, you people. You're a bunch of lazy sods. There we go. Let's pop that away just so I can actually see what kind of light that is coming from the outside. But welcome back to Kingdom Come Deliverance. It seems there's a couple of people sleeping down here very well, a couple of villagers. No, Henry is a good boy. Henry is a good boy. Just keep telling yourself that. Maybe it'll eventually stick. That was the closest I've come. That was by far the closest I've come. My lord. There we go. A quick wash. Let's pop our head into the tavern, see if perhaps they've got a bit to eat. Maybe. That would be nice if they did. I would be quite pleased with it, at the very least. Hello, madam. Don't mind me, just eating from this pot of delicious, delicious stew. Good times. It's a bit of a rainy day in Talmberg. Right, so what are we going to be doing today? Well, check on the quest log. We've got a couple of things to do nearby, mainly in Skalitz. We've also got something going on in Rovna. We'll probably pop by. Now, we need to go and speak with Stephanie. We've also got another quest giver in there somewhere. And finally, an activity giver just over yonder. Very well, we've got a fair bit that we can do then. Alright, let's make our way out there. We're gonna go at a nice leisurely pace, though. I'm gonna be getting soaked, Pebbles. Absolutely soaked through to the bone. And that's even worse for you. You don't even get to come into the nice dry areas. Oh, poor Pebbles. Right, let's make our ways over there, and hopefully this will give everyone a bit of time to wake up. Lazy. Ooh. Beautiful weather effects going on. I approve. Oh, we actually caught sight of that one as well. Oh, that was nice. I love how immersive this game feels. Really, really does feel immersive. It's been ages since I've had a lightning storm. Or that is in real life that I've been in one. Plenty of snowstorms, but no electrical storms at all, which is a bit of a shame, honestly, because I do like that nice big old rumble that you can feel in your rib cage as much as you can hear with your ears. It's one of the reasons I like fireworks displays so much. Not so much the pretty things going on in the sky, though. That is part of it, of course, but it's just the feeling of that kind of power, just kind of resonating through your bones. This doesn't have the quite. It's almost there. It's almost there. Alas, it's kind of got that sort of uncanny valley effect. Everything that I'm seeing and hearing tells me that I should be having that lovely tingly feeling inside my chest, but no, that is just not occurring, and it is very sad indeed. Right then, Pebbles, are we going to have to wait a little? We might actually. We'll see, though. We will see. Right, let's park ourselves down here. You know what? You can just stand here by the well. That should be good enough. Right, now then. Up there, possibly everyone is still asleep. Alright, well, Pebbles, I'm just going to park myself here for a few minutes. And we're going to let some time pass, I think. I think that would probably be the best thing to do. Let's let 2 hours pass. And that gives me a chance to have a sip of my tea. Although I can't feel the cold or the wet from the rain, it does compel me to fill my belly with something warm. Right, okay, so where's my quest telling me to go? Actually, it might be telling me to go down here. Let's actually have a peek, because we did meet Lady Stephanie in the kitchens the first time. I'm not sure if this is a typical place for her to visit. No, it seems not. Very well. Don't mind me. Sorry, I should have closed the other door to the kitchen too. I can't seem to.
Damn!
What the? You rude man, my lord. Let's. Oh, hello, Lady Stephanie.
The Lord save you. What do you need?
Well, I heard you wish to speak to me.
I heard you wanted to talk to me, my lady.
It's true. I need something from you.
How can I help?
It is.
My cousin, young Sophie, is going to be wed. It will be an entry into a new life, and I want everything to be perfect for her.
That's
I'm
sweet.
looking for a few things to give her as a gift, and you're going to find them for me.
My lady, why me?
Normally I'd let the Chamberlain take care of it, but he doesn't have any taste. I can't trust him with this.
You can trust me?
And
Really?
I've been told no task is too challenging for you. Is that not true?
I mean, it'll be my honour. I don't think
will
you've
be
picked the
my
right
honour,
person,
my
though. But
lady.
I need you to pick up an ornamental crown from Sasau for Sophie, wine from a merchant in Ratai, and a roan from the stable in Ujits.
very well. Where am I to find the wine?
Who am I supposed to pick up the wine from?
From Conrad Hagen in Ratai. He's the only person in the whole region who can supply a genuinely good wine. And believe me, I know what I'm talking about.
Very
Here you
well.
go. That should be enough.
There was absolutely no need to pay for that. Can I actually give that back? No, apparently I can't. And what about the ornamental crown?
And the ornamental crown?
I had the engravers in Sasau make it, but now they've written to say it will take a while longer. That just won't do. The wedding is almost upon us, and I need it. Go and see Master Jeronim Slesky and pick it up.
Very well. And finally, what about the rowan?
You said a roan from Ujits.
Oh, rowan, sorry.
Precisely. It's a beautiful animal. Wait till you see it. Dietrich said he'd ride it here himself, but I can already imagine how he'll end up killing himself on that horse. But you, so young and vigorous.
Right, the faster we're out of this conversation, the better. I can do all of that, and I shall.
Wine, a roan, and a crown. I can handle that.
Thank you, Henry.
You're very welcome.
I just wish there were others here I could trust so well.
We'll end the dialogue there. Henry, I like Lady Stephanie. She's a lovely person who's been exceptionally kind. We owe her a great deal. But I just get this feeling of, I don't know, like a headsman's axe on the back of my neck whenever I'm talking to her. I don't know if I'm just being unnecessarily coy or just overly worrisome, but I've got a distinct feeling that is a friendship that is going to, if we're not very careful, lead to us being beheaded or thrown in the stocks or the jail, and then someone conveniently forgetting that we're there forever until they eventually have to come around and they discover, oh my lord, this is what happens when you don't feed someone for long enough. They start eating themselves. I really do like Lady Stephanie. She has done us a great deal of kindness, but I've just got a terrible feeling. Right, well, we've got a bunch of things that we need to do for Lady Stephanie, though first and foremost, I would actually like to head... we're going to head through Tarnberg, over to Rovna, and then finally to Skalitz. And hopefully we can find this item that Kunesh was talking about beneath a dovecot. Does anyone else get that feeling, speaking with Lady Stephanie? See, it feels so unkindly. It feels incredibly unkindly. It also feels like it might be lazy writing. The rugged smith's son woos the young noble woman who has been married to a man now too old to see her with child, etc., etc. It seems like rather cliched writing, honestly. But at the same time, it's well written because without her actually doing anything that seems untoward, though she did kind of hop around in the middle of the night, which that would have raised some questions if anyone else had noticed that. And I felt through the entire thing, was like, oh my god, this is just... Please, Lord, I pray to you every night before bed, please see me safely through this encounter. That definitely felt like that should have been going through Henry's head the entire time. That felt like that kind of situation. And in a way, as much as I'm saying it's lazy writing, that's not really what I mean to say. It's definitely cliched writing if that is what happens, but it's very subtle writing, I think. She hasn't overtly done anything, but you get this worrying nag at the back of your mind, like, this is not going to lead anywhere good for anyone. This is bad times. On one hand, I'm about to commit a dishonorable act against the man who saw me safely into his home, brought me in, fed me, saw me right. And on the other hand, there's the whole, she just seems lonely. And I don't like people being lonely, but this doesn't seem the right way to fix this situation. Henry, Pebbles, you're so much less complicated than women. Let's just me and you, Henry and Pebbles on adventures. 100 years, Henry and Pebbles, 100 adventures. Never gonna go bad. Also, that is an incredibly brave hair. Oh no, I spoke too soon. No, it's still actually brave. That is an exceptionally brave hair. But I do seem to remember coming through this camp on the way from Skalitz when we were fleeing from the humans. Let's actually stop for a moment and have a quick chat with people. Hello, Rupert.
Good day to you. What do you need?
Well, I don't need your name because somehow I already know it. But are you having any problems here, Rupert?
Is everything around the quarry going well?
I'm alive and well, but that's about it. The monastery's been taking its sweet time, and now I've overheard they're even slandering my name.
What
are they saying?
First they stole payment, then buying my stone, which is lying fallow, doing no one any good. And now there are rumours about my stone being worthless.
What happened with the stone?
A piece broke off one and fell on someone, and they blame it on the quality of the stone. Ha! I bet they were too drunk to see straight.
And isn't it possible that...
It's not. I sent them the best stone. It would be a sin to cut corners to try and make money from the house of God.
That's a fair point, actually. I imagine there'd be quite a few people who would, even if they might, I'm charging you for the best stone, but you're kind of getting the second best stone because money. I imagine that most people in the time would be like, yeah, that would be what I would do to anyone who wasn't literally the emissary of my deity. It's not to say there weren't just corrupt and also stupid people back then who were like, yeah, it's fine, I'll find a way to make amends later. But it seems a reasonable thing to say. What do you plan to do?
What are you going to do about it?
What can I do? Best to sue them for slandering my name, but going to court against the monks? Or maybe Sir Divish could do something.
I could help if you want.
Well, maybe you could. I'm not good with words myself, and... but you need to speak to Sir Divish and see what he thinks about it. He might have plans of his own, and I don't want you mucking them up.
That's fair enough. All right. Very well, Henry. I'll speak with Sir Divish about this, and hopefully I can help out. Go to the monastery and ask after the accident, and speak to Sir Divish about the trouble at the monastery. Hello, Quarryman. Hello. Oh, it's pickpocketing. I really wish that option was a different key. That or perhaps I had to be in a certain mode, like I have to be sneaking in order to pickpocket. Jake.
Be a
Piper.
bit more careful.
What? I was about to try and talk to you, and then I realised it was pickpocketing. Yep, pickpocketing all day, all night. Nothing else but pickpocketing here. Henry of Skalitz. Henry of the Sticky Fingers is what they'll call me if I actually start listening to what this game is trying to tell me to do. Hello, Blacksmith. I would like to speak with you.
My respects to you.
And mine to you. An honourable profession, this is. Let's talk trade. Right. I would like to sell. Do I actually have much to sell? Well, I've got quite a few silver rings, as it happens, so... my reputation isn't particularly good, but sure, I'll add that to the basket. Most of my things are on... Well, we don't strictly need a shield with the Talmberg crest now, do we? Perhaps keeping it with me isn't a bad idea, but... What do you have, though? You've got some daggers, that's not too bad, a kettle, a hat... No. No bassinet... A A shard? Is that some sort of... Oh, a robber's sword? None of these really stand out as things that I necessarily want. I wouldn't mind trying out some of the different types of weapons, so I'll be honest. How many arrows do I have? I've got 37 long distance. Yeah, I don't really need more arrows, to be perfectly honest. So it's more... Ooh. Oh, now these have got my attention. So, what are they? They're not quest items, no. So, why can I not select them? Noble horseshoes, travel horseshoes. Let's have a little bit of information about them. Horseshoes suited to long journeys as well as quick flights from ambushes in the woods. A noble's time is precious, which is why these shoes are designed to accelerate the horse, trot and canter. And horseshoes made for farm horses. Apart from protecting the hooves, they do nothing else. Alright, well, nothing is too expensive for pebbles. Let's go ahead. Well, one would assume I would need 4, unless I'm only... This is a set of horseshoes. I actually don't know. We'll buy one, and we'll see. It may be the case that's fine. But of course we are going to haggle.
Let's have a word about the price.
Why not?
Fantastic. I like your take on this. I would like to pay you significantly less than you want. What say
What
you?
about this?
You won't convince me with that.
Okay, well, let's see how unhappy you are by the idea. Let's try for this one.
Agree?
That's not enough.
But that's fine. I almost certainly used up my... Oh, actually, that's not too bad. I haven't used my last...
Aye, that would do it.
My final offer. That was actually not bad at all. We got those really cheap pebbles. Pebbles, let's have a look at your... I mean, one would assume that you've now got them on. Because otherwise that's silly. You can't be expected for me to put the horseshoes on you. That's not how this works. You go to a smith to have the horseshoes put on. Right, move to horse. There we go. And where would the horseshoes be? Tack. There we go. We just needed one. Yes, please. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's increased at a reasonable amount, actually. You're up to a speed of 49. That's very, very nice indeed. Very nice indeed. Very well. I'm pretty happy with that. But let's have a look at your inventory. There's no doubt a lot of things that I could move around here. Got plenty of drinking water and some food as well. I'd like to move some of these items across so that I could sell them on. Let's move those to my inventory. I mean, realistically, I should have considered this previously. Male collar as well. I've no idea why I can't move that one, but that's fine. We'll take all of these and that. Yes, I'm going to be so heavy. Ugh. Oh, no, actually, I'm not. Very well. Is my head attached to my neck? Oh, I look. No, it's not from this angle. I have a floaty head. Witchcraft! Oh, my lord. This is a side effect of dabbling with the witches. Oh, no. Right, I would like to talk to you again, this time to sell lots of stuff. I would like very much to get rid of pretty much all of the things that I'm not using myself. So all of these can go in there. You've got a lot of wealth, so that's fine. Oh, no. Don't do that. Get rid of this, the male collar, the old boots, padded coif. I mean, of these two, perhaps I should keep one, realistically speaking. Yeah, I think I should keep one. Well, could I wait? No, we'll get rid of that too. The skull cap can go as well. And I think we might be good with that. That's a reasonable amount of wealth that I'm trying to trade away here. Have a look. What kind of a... well, two-piece kettle hat. Is that different from the one I'm currently wearing? What am I currently wearing? I am presently wearing a bell-shaped kettle hat, which has 1564, okay. What about this one? That would go down. In fact, it seems that almost everything here would go down in some way over what I've currently got. Which is interesting, actually. 13, 16, 13. Let me just double check that. No, what I've got is much better. Okay. Food-wise, there's charcoal. I could also pick up a small blacksmith's kit, perhaps. No, I think we're good here. Let's just head to the basket and haggle these
Let's talk
goods.
about the price.
All right, so.
Oh, you had to think about it last time. You're a little bit wary of my fantastic bartering, because last time I definitely got the better deal. I've always had the better
We
deal.
agreed?
Honestly, bartering
You
is a
won't convince me
no-brainer.
with that.
You can always get a significantly better offer. Okay, yeah, we can definitely push it to 210, I think.
What do you say to this?
That's better. Drop it a bit more and we'll call it a deal.
Okay. 205.
Finally, a reasonable sum.
There we go. Thank you very much. I am now wealthier than I was when I came here. Well, actually, no. I don't think I am, as it happens. I think I might just be a little bit off that, but still, that's fine. Right, come on in, Pebbles. Money does not seem hard to come by in this game, which is why I feel compelled to try and give Lady Stephanie her money back. She's already given me so much in the beginning. Sure, that was really hard. Ooh, wait. Pebbles. Nettles. Look at these fine nettles all over the place. Can I grab? No? There we are. Brilliant. Not only are they going to be useful for making Savior Schnapps, which I'm probably never going to have a need to use now that I'm more or less able to just save and quit. And again, Savior Schnapps really seems like something that you would only use if you were inclined to try to reload if an outcome of something was not what you hoped for. Again, I'm going to avoid the whole thing of save scumming because that term has such negative connotations, and it's just, why would someone, if they're just playing it for their own enjoyment, why would you be, necessarily want to go for the worst outcome if you think that you could have gotten a better deal? I mean, I do because I'm stubborn and dumb, basically. I enjoy the replayability of games like this and changing the outcome by just going through it repeatedly. It's not gonna play into that enjoyment, but. Yeah, the whole scum part is not exactly very, very fair, I feel. Right, let's get most of those nettles. Where are you, my lovelies? 88 nettles. My goodness, that's quite a lot. Right, move to Pebbles. Can you take 68 of them? I'll keep 20 on me. There we go. Perfect. Right, Pebbles, we're going to be on our way. Got to keep our eyes open, though, for Foxglove. However, no, it's not Foxglove, it's Belladonna. Belladonna we've got to keep our eyes open for. And after picking up all those nettles, I kind of feel like I should keep my eyes open for Dockleaf, but I don't think Henry has such delicate hands that he struggles with picking nettles, or at least he hasn't complained so far. Also, he's got very thick gloves on, which is just as well. Ooh. Is that us that disturbed him? They sounded a little bit further away. Keep your eyes peeled, Pebbles. I don't think I've got blinders on you, so... I hope I don't, anyway. No, we look alright. It looks okay. Right, well, let's pick up the pace then, Pebbles. Let's get a little bit faster there to Skalitz. In fact, let's go super fast. Ooh, hang on. That tree looks suspicious. No, it doesn't. I was just being overly cautious there. Right. Brings back memories. Awful memories about the day my parents died. I wasn't expecting to have to make this ride again, but... Oh well. Wait a second. There is a hung corpse over there. Let's go and investigate. So many chopped trees. I imagine that the army that rolled through here probably did quite a lot of damaging, gathering wood and whatever else they might have needed to replace their... well, actually, I imagine they wouldn't necessarily gather wood to replace any wood they use in building siege weapons or anything like that, because realistically, in this day and time, they could just gather that anywhere. And it would be better just to gather it from the place where you're going to be setting up your siege weapons, or the camp just outside that area, rather than carting it around. But you definitely need quite a lot of wood on the way. Oh, I should have gone to the blacksmith and improved my sword. What a derp I am. Oh well. We'll get to that. But let's move on then, Pebbles. Let's make our way down to Skalitz. And let's do it quickly, shall we? Right. I hope the horseshoes are doing okay. Wait a second. Is that someone in the woods? No, it's not. Right. Can I read that from over here? Doesn't look like I can. But let's get a little bit closer and have a try. What did that say? Lubos Makarski. Very well. Now, I've got a feeling that I need to be heading in that direction, but let's just check. Oh, it doesn't really matter. We're not even at Rovna yet. Though if we... Ooh, there's a camp in there. In the forest there. Maybe. We'll check that out on our way back, but we're going to be passing by 2 shrines, so we'll take the lower road because it'll run us past this house, or rather the high road in this case, but the more southerly road. Was that car? Was there an accident here or something? No, it doesn't seem so. So that looks suspicious. Ah, there's so many things. I could have just fast traveled, but nah. This looks like some sort of... I would have said it looked like a burial of some sort, but I very much doubt that would have been the case here. You often find little headstones just as you're wandering around, especially in the older parts of Wales, where there's been less urban development. The forests are older, but or certainly amongst the more mountainous regions. But I guess in a place like, it completely blindsided me, the whole idea of the sanctified ground thing. I will confess my ignorance of that. It made perfect sense once it was mentioned, but it wouldn't have occurred to me. So yeah, that was a bit of a... That blindsided me a little bit, and it's something I'm not used to think. I've seen just random headstones and markers, burial markers, all over the countryside. Again, generally in the more old, less developed areas, but it's not at all uncommon. Well, there's smoke coming from that building, so someone clearly lives here still. I'll pop in and see what's about this place. You might have something to tell me. Hello? Okay, it's a pot and some chickens. How hungry am I? I could do with some food, actually, so sure. Om nom nom nom. There we go. Got an axe there, some fowl. Hello? I wish you could knock on doors. I really do. Hello? What is this place? Well, I mean, it's an open home. It's not telling me that I'm invading someone, like I'm on private property, and yet everything is rob. Well. Look, it's okay. Oh, why hit X instead of C? What a derp. Okay, well, let's just find out what's going on in here. Actually, we're very close. About here, I would say. Somewhere around there. There we go. So, rotate the rock. Oh, let's keep it going, please. Oh, this is about to break. Oh, no, we actually managed to do it. But there's a dog out there somewhere. Let's see, what's in here? A glass goblet. Well, I don't intend to take it. No, would you please stop whistling when I'm trying to be stealthy, Henry? And by that, I mean, will I please stop hitting the wrong button when I mean to be stealthy? What else we got in here, then? Got quite a lot of items. Marriage's dog skin. I mean, I'm just being incredibly nosy. I don't intend to actually take any of this. Maybe the meat item. No. I'm not just going to randomly rob people That is not the kind of Henry we are. Sure, we might be a nosy Henry, but there's a big difference between a nosy Henry and a thieving Henry. A huge difference. Gigantic difference, in fact. Well stocked, but I can only assume that this is a place where people still live. So, I mean, you know, if I just came upon some random place out in the woods, I would have no problem helping myself to what was there. But when it looks like it's actually an occupied home, no. Especially one so far outside of a town. Probably already have it rough enough, my lord. It's not saying that I would necessarily rob from the nobility just because they have enough that it wouldn't hurt them to lose a little bit, but I am saying that robbing from those who really can't afford to lose it somehow feels worse. And I know that says something bad about me as a person. That, the laws are bendy. They're really flexible. If it's not going to break the bank for me to rob some of your stuff, then it's clearly okay for me to do it. No, it's not. It's still thievery. It's always thievery. You can't change the law based on the effect it's going to have on the victim, when there's going to be a severe effect or when it's just going to be a mild annoyance. No, the law is the law is the law. That's the simple way it goes. And we're clearly no Robin Hood right now. I mean, maybe if things went a little differently, perhaps we would be a Robin Hood character. Wow, is everything still in flames down here? Really? I mean, we popped through Rovna before. I remember now. I seem to have been a little bit confused by it, but I remember that building distinctly. Whoa. No, that's sage, but... Well, no, it's not sage, is it? It might be, actually. Yes, it is sage. But... Thistle... so many wildflowers. Thistle... Yeah, I'm not seeing anything that looks like belladonna in here. Okay. Unless... No, that's more sage. Alas. Need to keep our eyes open, Henry. I mean, I could get my herbalism up crazy high. Oop, wrong button. I get my herbalism up crazy high in this area. Well, let's go and have a quick look. We've got an increase to... Well, herbalism has gone up. We could get to horsenip reasonably soon. Hunting is still there, waiting for some points to be put into it. Agility, still waiting for some points to be put into it. We'll get there eventually, but just not right now. Keep your eyes open, Pebbles. Need that belladonna. Who'd have thought it was going to be so difficult to come by? But has anyone started to clean this place up? I mean, I'm not actually sure how much time is realistically passed. Only a couple of days, maybe a week or two? It's not like they would just immediately send out a huge swell of people to reclaim an area like this. That's not how it works. There's not enough people to do that. Everyone has their own jobs that they're already doing, and taking time away from that, it would be to the detriment of everything else. But let's have a look up here. The bodies at least have been buried. Oh, it's good to see, actually. It's very good to see. Let's have a look around. Let's pop up to these. I'm glad that something has been done at the very least. Very glad about that, actually. It makes me feel a lot better. Let's try not to walk on the graves, walk between the graves. Ooh. Hello? No, this isn't the right purple. This is more of a pink. We want a much deeper purple, I think, for belladonna. It's been a very long time since I've actually seen belladonna in the wild. And honestly, I should have done the clever thing and actually looked it up on Tinternet. But I did not. Can we not get in there? That is unfortunate. Okay. But while Pebbles and I keep an eye open for some belladonna, I think we're going to wrap the episode up there. In the next one, we're going to re-enter Skalitz and find out what it was that Kunesh was referencing when he said that there would be some treasures hidden. I believe he mentioned treasures. Either way, we'll find out in the next episode. And then probably make a beeline to try and complete Lady Stephanie's list of items. Though, given that we will be passing through Talmberg again. So yeah, sure. We'll actually check out Sir Divish and see if he can help us with the monastery problem as well. I do hope you've enjoyed this episode, though. We'll be joining me for the next. But until then, and as ever, do take care, everyone.